2025 Giro d'Italia, Stage 11, on site here in Castel nei Monti in Emilia-Romagna. And I want you to think pink, and I'll get to that here in a minute. This Giro d'Italia coverage is brought to you by Bicycle, the best place online to sell pre-owned bikes and buy pre-owned bikes from cyclists worldwide. Head on over to bicycle.com/FloBikes, list your used bikes in minutes, and sell to cyclists worldwide. Also, get your 30% off seller discount code. Now, remember, I said I want you to think pink. Well, one, because Ecuadorian rider, 2019 Giro d'Italia champion, and former Olympic road race champion, Richard Carapaz, stole the show. Here in the last moments, attacking at around 9 kilometers to go, he rode free for stage victory. Why pink? Well, that's the color of his EF Education Easy Post team. This is a big win for him, and also saw him move up several spots in the GC. Secondly, why I want you to think pink? Well, for Mexican Isaac Del Toro. And you're thinking, yeah, Gregor, what's gone wrong? Have you been running too much out there, just thinking about your Strava and posting those runs? And by the way, it was a terrible run this morning out in the outskirts of Pisa. I didn't enjoy it. No, I know he's already in pink, but now he's even more so in pink. He gained 6 seconds in time bonus, finishing second on the stage here today. Richard Carapaz up the road, so he won the sprint behind. It won the attacking group behind to pick up those 6 seconds in bonuses. Remember, there's 10, 6, and 4 seconds in bonus on the stage. So he gets 6 seconds of bonus. That means he's gaining 6 more seconds on the GC riders, including second overall, his own teammate from UAE Team Emirates, Spaniard Juan Ayuso. Now let's roll it back. We started off under sunny skies in Viareggio, welcomed by all after the rainy time trial there in Pisa, picked up by Dan Hull, who I saw finish last today, right ahead of the broom wagon. I hope he's okay, but that goes to show one day you're on top, the next day you're struggling out the back, and we don't blame him. He's a big unit. Sunny Viareggio, that's where they make so many yachts, sell to people worldwide these beautiful boats. The fans were out, the people were partying, music pumping from the yachts, riders signing in. I was grabbing some photos, grabbing some juicy B-roll for you. Speaking with the riders, trying to understand what would happen today. They said it was a day for an escape, but watch out, it could be a day for the GC riders. Remember, mid-stage we had that high climb. Some say the hardest climb in the Giro d'Italia, the Alpe San Pellegrino. But being so far out, it wouldn't make a big difference in the GC, would it? Well, an escape group formed with many riders, but of note was Lorenzo Fortunato from Team Astana in the blue jersey, the Mountains jersey. And after the top of that climb, he was over alone. He was joined by teammate Wout Poels, another Astana rider. Luke Plapp won a stage the other day. Peyo Bilbao, Bahrain victorious, and one other, Nairo Quintana, another former Giro d'Italia winner. They were away all day, but they weren't getting much time because after that top of the climb, Lidl-Trek went bananas. Mads Pedersen was going mad. Mads. He was pulling on the front on his purple bike in that Ciclamino purple jersey, just throttling. They decided they were going to pull back this escape, and it was touch and go, but it succeeded. And we were thinking, why? What's the point? Did Ciccone even gain any time today? Well, he did. He gained some bony seconds there at the finish, but it was a lot of work for that. Maybe he could have gone up the road and attacked and gained time on his GC rivals. Mads said, hey, it was worth it, even if it's just 4 seconds. And I asked Mads, hey, what do you think about the guys in the escape like Luke Plapp who are upset that you pulled back that escape? He said, hey, I would tell them I'm just doing my job. So it was pretty exciting because once they had that group pulled back, we were on that final climb, and there everything kicked off. They pulled back the last of the remaining escapees, and then Richard Carapaz jetted free. We saw him jet free there in the 2021 Tokyo Olympic Games. Back behind was Brendan McNulty and I think Van Aert that day. But today we saw him do it again under different conditions in a Grand Tour, riding free in the EF Education white and pink jersey. Ecuadorian fans up here on the finish line waving their flags, pink balloons, fans everywhere just cheering, and what a day out here in this lovely region, known for its Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to get some tonight. I'm going to get a perfect plate of pasta. We're staying near Modena, home of Ferrari, but anyway, I digress. Carapaz up the road, back behind. Well, it was UAE who was really controlling things after the Lidl-Trek boys eased up. UAE, Brendan McNulty, Rafael Micah doing the job. Even on that last climb back behind, we saw Isaac Del Toro test his legs a bit and roll it back on the Passo San Pellegrino, not Passo San Pellegrino, Alpe San Pellegrino. Egan Bernal was doing a little something. And then on that final climb, it was Isaac Del Toro testing his legs. And then in the sprint, he picked up second place to get the bonus seconds. He's really showing confidence day after day. And I think earning the spot as the captain in the team. But we'll have to see as the races roll on. But today, what a day of racing. UAE in control, Mad Mats, Lidl-Trek really doing a lot of work, and Richard Carapaz picking up a stage victory and bumping himself up the GC, and Isaac Del Toro underlining he's in control in this 2025 Giro d'Italia.